Welcome to the Crazy Town Podcast. I'm Jonas.
I'm TNT Don. I'm IT Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
Do you remember a guy named Epstein?
The financier?
He supplied money?
The financier.
Is that what he did? Is that
the guy
I
you're
thought he
talking
was known
about?
for not killing himself.
Yeah, we're talking about the same guy, the financier.
Sure, that guy, yeah. So there was a new FBI director, can't even remember the guy's name because I'm a professional, said that within 24 hours of him getting confirmed, he's releasing all the Epstein info.
Okay.
He's like, I'm going to do it.
I don't understand why it's taken this long, honestly.
Because all the people that were involved are super rich and powerful. And they don't want them to know that they were out there doing kid stuff.
Which is problematic at best. That the information is being guarded because too many people with money would be found out.
Yeah.
That's probably why we need to release it.
I would agree. So,
including current administration who may be on there.
So the first 24 hours went by and nothing. And then they're like, oh, he's already lying.
Yeah.
Then they came out and said, we're dropping the data.
And with a bunch of black bars and redacted.
But what they did is instead of just like digitally sending the files out to like journalists like you would think they would do, they did like a press photo op of like a select few with like a literal like high school binder holding it up in front of the cameras.
This is nasty work.
Yeah, and then come to find out, oh, everything's redacted. There was just a few little things like a flight log, which we already knew about, a redacted contact book, which was all redacted, a masseuse list, and a 3-page evidence list from his properties. The release also had weird things like, it was like seedy naked girls 4 or like just random things, but nothing. It didn't have anything in it. So then they're like, we demand that you release all of it.
Yeah.
And then they didn't. So now there's like an FBI investigation into why they didn't release. It's like
I thought we already had everything.
They were talking about release. He said he was going to release the list of names. That was his
release
claim.
it to the public.
Yes.
I thought all of the. So we already have the list of names in our under our control. We have
the government knows all the people that were involved.
Okay, so the only thing that I could see that is preventing them from releasing it is either A, rich and powerful people are preventing it from happening.
That's what it is.
B, they want to make sure that they have the ability to get to, because I'm not saying is that everybody that went there was effing kids, but a lot of people.
You gotta think at least half.
Sure.
Well, you ain't going to the Epstein Island because like you hear it's a banger of a party.
Yeah, and I feel you. And you look, and on the same note, maybe it's your first time there, and then you realize what's going on, and you're like,
I'm never coming back here again.
I'll be in my room, you know?
Is there a room I can go into? Can I go out by the garden, like hang out till the flight leaves?
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's a beautiful girl. How old is she? Oh, I'll be in my room. You know, one of those type of deals?
Right.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, sometimes you don't like LeBron said he went to the Diddy party and he didn't know what was happening. So
lots of people went to Diddy parties and lots of them didn't go to those Diddy parties.
They left when the kids went to bed.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that type of Diddy party, all right? Look.
Like, hey, it's late night, after hours.
Everybody consenting, let's go. You know?
I mean,
I'll Diddy up.
Oh, Diddy up.
What they're saying?
All right, all the people who don't consent are gone. Let the wildness begin.
Sign this NDA. I'll Diddy up.
I mean, you know, there's been some wild parties in the world. So I don't know, man. But like the thing is, it's like
it's problematic.
This man didn't kill himself 5 years ago. They ain't building the case on nobody.
Rich, powerful people killed him. I think that the Epstein murder, let's keep it a buck.
Alleged.
The Epstein murder was the equivalent to like what Putin does to people who try to run against him in office. Oh,
and they fall out the window? Yeah.
That was American defenestration.
I mean,
we kill you in prison.
But I like how they let a few names leak, like Prince Andrew from the UK. They're like, we don't like that guy. Let's throw his name under the bus.
That's the thing, is like the names, they've already released some names too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is like, what are you trying to do? Are you posturing to show that you have good faith? Release the whole thing. I don't see what would be the problem with it. Let the people who are on the list, let them defend themselves.
Well, right.
Defend yourselves. Hang yourself. Give the FBI something to work with.
That would be like if I'm standing out in the middle of the street screaming the N-word, and then somebody's like, no.
Right, and see where this goes.
No, but like, and then like somebody like blanks my face out on the video when they put it online. And you're like, so you don't know who it is.
Okay.
Like, I'm out here doing something I need to be held accountable for.
Yeah, why are we hiding criminals?
Goddamn actions, like,
why are we hiding criminals?
Right.
Why are we hiding criminals?
Exactly. Like, I don't get it.
Why?
I mean, and even if like you said, like, I could see the thing of like if somebody that was like famous went to the island and didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a bad look to have your name on the flight log.
And it is. And I could definitely see that.
But if you're still associating with that sort of stuff, like, you should have blown a whistle. We come back and go, hey, you know what I saw at this place?
That's a whole nother angle.
Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's another angle.
If I went to a party, like somebody's like, you got to come to these parties. They're great. Come to these parties. And I went, and people were there banging kids.
Demonetized. All right, fair enough.
We're in there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm telling somebody when I leave.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm leaving and going straight to the cops and being like, somebody took me to this place. Don't arrest me. I wasn't doing anything. You got to go find them because this is bad.
What do you think happens to you if you do that?
For the Epstein stuff, obviously somebody kills you because they killed him just because they thought he might say something.
Yes. So if you say something, you die. Are you still going to say something?
That's a big ethical question, isn't it?
It's not an ethical question. That's a self-preservation question.
But it's about ethics, too. Because if you don't say, that'd be like if somebody told me they killed somebody and I'm just like, oh, should I say something about that? I'm just as liable.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. It is an ethical question, but when you're living in that moment, it's I don't know, man. I don't know. It would be a tough ask. It would be a tough ask. If you could do it anonymously, it'd be cool, but with the amount of money that they have available, it ain't going to be anonymous.
I mean, if it's that level of people that are involved, some sort of law enforcement is involved. Like, it's going to go that high up, man. Like, if you're talking like potential former presidents like Bill Clinton and like Prince Andrew, some law official has something to do with something.
Yeah,
too.
there were some law officials that are supposed to be watching Epstein in his cell too.
Right.
Until they got a check.
Till he had a suicidal night.
Until they got a check, and then that's the problem is that like
everybody's broke and they need money.
The law system is so corrupt, man, that it's like if you offer them $1 million, I'm sorry, man, it's just a job.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna go for a coffee break at 11:45.
Exactly.
Like, and what are you gonna say? Like, I can't go get a coffee?
What if somebody said, Jonas, I will give you $1 million to not answer an email for an entire day?
And you don't even know what that means.
You don't.
They literally just say, you're gonna get an email.
Yeah.
I need you to not answer the email for an entire day for $1 million.
There's no way you're answering that email. There's no way. I don't care how many times they resend it. There's no way you're answering that.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Box?
That's insane.
Where they bring the box to the thing, and if you hit the button, someone in the world dies, but you get like money.
No, I get it.
Yeah, same kind of thing. Like, it's like, man, but then you don't think like it might be your grandma.
But you don't even know if somebody's gonna die. You've just been told what to do.
I mean, that's like when they're like, deliver this package to this place.
Hey, I didn't know what was happening, but the check was good.
Somebody was like, here's $25,000 to take this box half a mile and put it on a porch.
Okay, you guys take a smoke break. Oh, Epstein's dead.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. I like when I think that deep about how deep corruption goes, it just makes me want to throw up.
It's pretty gross, man. I still say release the whole thing, man.
Throw it out, man.
And then the people,
And then release the aliens data.
Do you do you give people a reduced sentence for that, or do you hold
They
them
narc?
Yeah, because like an accomplice to that type of action is going to net you some jail time.
I feel like they go lighter on that sort of accomplice things because they know that like you said, it's like if you're guilty by association, but you really may have been completely ignorant, but if you do say something, you're gonna die. Like, so it's like, I feel, especially, but they go later on famous people anyway.
That's true. Well, they got the council of the A. They can get,
yeah,
they can get Jesus himself to be their counsel.
It all makes me sick. So there's that.
It is gross. All right, man.
So
this is America. Don't let them catch you slipping.
Yep, don't catch them flipping though. That's all the time we have for today's episode. Go to CuriousSound.com to subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Oh, we're out.